How the heck are you guys? I hope you're ready for some forging. I'm Fastidious. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe. We're going to get right into it. We have all of my righteous gear to forge, and I've got gems for all of it. This right here is my full helping of righteous gear that I got from the Forge Pass. I have not forged a single piece, and you can see we've got a lot of pieces coming. Should be a lot of fun. Right before we do, I do want to speak about this set, because I often hear Righteous or Defiant described as the worst Forge Pass set. I hear that argument. I kind of see it. However, for a lot of the people that need the Forge Pass the most, new players, mid-game players, any kind of low-level, mid-level spender that is still progressing through the game, getting these good pieces of gear from two-piece sets, Defiant and Righteous, I have found game-changing. I haven't done Righteous yet. We're about to forge it. But my Defiant gear is like the dominant thing on my account right now. Yes, I lean heavy on my Instinct and my Bolster. By the way, if you guys were wondering, this is my 4th ever Forge Pass. And no, I've never gotten Slayer. It started with Bolster, then Instinct, then Defiant, and now Righteous. And yes, Bolster's super OP. Instinct is like the baby version of Lethal or Savage. You're only ignoring 20% of enemy defense as opposed to the higher levels. However, you're also getting the speed boost. So again, progression-wise, I think it's really good. But people seem to really poo-poo these two-piece sets, but just having incomplete builds, like so many of my units are in 4-piece sets and then 2 broken pieces. Forging this many when you're using your charms, you're going to get a couple good sets you can pair together for different kinds of builds, and it really should elevate what you're working with. Yes, plus 40 resist is not really the fanciest thing in the world. It might help us way down the line when there's content where we need that. But basically, it's a baby speed set that we can forge. We know we're getting 175 pieces that are at least 5-star. And then once we put our charms in right now, this could be a pretty beautiful thing. So hopefully I'm not going to have to eat my words. I hope we get like 8 good pieces, 8 things I can get really excited about. Maybe there's one piece that's like God tier. I'll roll a couple of the really good ones as we go, but I really don't want this video to be too long. So let's hop right in. You might see a couple cuts where me and my editor Mitchell just cut to sell off some of the bad gear and keep our funds up. But overall, we should be making money, making silver as we do this. So the way I'm going to approach it, we're going to start off just using all of our mythical charms, all of our rarity charms. Actually, do I want to use my mythical charms? I'm not going to use my mythical charms. I'm going to save that, hoping that the next Forge Pass is Slayer. But we'll use all of our rank charms, all of our rarity. And then what I'm going to do is pick one of my top row things, because this limits the variance. You know, if you lock in gauntlets or chestplate or boots, I've made this mistake in the past, then it's like, yeah, you might get awesome substats, but you get a really bad main stat. Here you already know what you're getting. So let's hopefully just key in on them one by one, get a couple good weapons, move on to helmets, move on to shields, and then just really hit those substats. Aside from that, I think let's just get ahead and cook. All right, we're going to start with our weapon charm and work our way down. For the substat, let's also toss speed on because it's a speedy set. I'm not going to do all 133 of these speeds, but you know, hopefully we can start pretty hot. So I think we'll start with these speeds, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll toss some accuracy on. It doesn't really matter. Let's forge, baby. Let's forge. Let me know if you guys are like me and you're always going for the Forge Pass. Are there only certain sets you're looking out for? I think as I get deeper and deeper into the game, you know, maybe a year from now, I'm just finishing month 5, I might get pickier. But as it stands now, I mean, they all are just a huge value add. This is pretty god-awful, though, let's be honest. We did pick up some 6-star boots, and right away, gross. I'm just going to take any peaks. If it's epic or higher and it's 6-star, I mean, this is nice. It's got the speed and the res. That's pretty cool. And that's kind of it. So let's move on. All right, I'm back already. I sold off what I could, but actually, I think I'm going to keep anything that has any speed sub, and that is epic or higher, or the one rare piece, speed and crit. I mean, who knows? If it's double speed, maybe that fits onto some Faction Wars DPS or something. I'll try to get pickier and pickier, but that's what we're cooking with right now. Let's keep moving. The speed glyphs really seem to be working. We'll do this 10 pull and then one more 10 pull with the speed charm. I don't know why I said glyph. Here's our first legendary, and this one's juicy as hell. This is going to be the first one we actually upgrade. I don't have so much silver, so we're not going to do such crazy upgrading unless we start getting a bunch of speed stuff. But I mean, wow, pretty nice start. Let's leave it at plus 12 here. But wow, I lied. Give me a triple, baby. All right. The resist matches. It's okay. Pretty cool piece. Actually, very good piece for my account, right? Could have been better. I'll keep cleansing. If I find anything really exciting, I'll show you. Otherwise, it'll just be 10 pull, 10 pull, 10 pull. All right, let's keep it going. This will be my last 10 pull with these speed charms. 510, that means I hit gold, right? We do have a CVC live. That's the best time fortune. No, just a lot of purple. Alas. Attack bonus with speed substat. We'll take that. More speed and res. More speed. The speed thing is really coming through for us. This is like definitely going to end up being a sell. Actually, let's just do it now. We don't need that. All right, let's get rid of that speed charm. Let's save the remaining 100 for a set we're really, really stoked up about. Let's go 990. There's got to be some gold in here, baby. Just the one. What are we looking at? At least it is 6-star. Yes, it is. Dang, no speed or nothing. This is kind of a big-ass bummer. All right, let's pick up the speed a little bit here. Let's find some good stuff. I'm also going to ditch the weapon charm. I don't want to waste any more charms on this. I'm happy to use my rank and my rarity because we do seem to get a lot of those. This looks really bad, though, plus 410. I think I'll just quickly check with you guys with this stuff. At least it's got the speed sub. We'll keep it for now. That might have a purpose. This flat HP, that's obviously a sell. I think I'll definitely just show the big haul at the end as well once we go into our backpack, our gear inventory. This is slightly rough. Yeah, I think that has to be a sell. We got to keep our funds up. And yeah, this has been I don't know. I don't want to call it rough because I think it's pretty realistic is what this has been. Again, no gold. This is pretty sweet. So this feels like a coup, right? This feels like it's starting to make the whole thing worth it. We got 6-star HP bonus with the speed and accuracy. Hopefully this does not land on the flat defense. This will be the second one we roll up here. Mamma mia, don't mind if I do. All right, there's no live gear enhancements. Oh, okay, well, that's annoying. So I'm going to stop rolling things to 12, but that had me excited. All right, I've never done a big forging video on my main account like this before. I think the new thing we're going to do, we're going to pull it. If anything jumps out right away, I'll show it to you, like if it's gold or something, or like 6-star epic or higher boots. Otherwise, I'll just do the quick cleanse, and then I'll show you at the end. Two things to take a peek at here, though. This is pretty nice with the accuracy, the speed, the crit damage. And then here, we got our first speed boots with okay substats, too. Only 5-star, but our first speed boots in the righteous set. We've got another 115. Let's keep rocking and rolling. 1,000 points, probably 2 golds. Nope. Woo. What do we got, baby? Pretty dang nice, though. Pretty dang nice. Nice little bit of tankiness, a little defender action. All right, we did get 2 nice pieces here that are like getting the speed and the res we're looking for. That's obviously like a nice little synergy. Some other decent things, you know, this I'm keeping just for the speed sub. It all is what it is. This is another one of the better pieces. I guess we'll +8 this before we move on. Cool. All right, keep it moving, baby. This has 2 golds. 1,500 points. Come on now. There we go. Let's take a quick peek at these guys. Okay. I mean, all okay substats. This is pretty nice. HP bonus, speed, and res. Crit damage a little out of place for this kind of piece, but really, really nice piece. This is one we're going to take the +8 real quick. Come on now. Okay. Could be worse. All right, I got one more piece to show you and one more to roll. We got defense bonus 6-star epic with res and speed. Can this please roll well for us, please? All right. Could be a lot worse. We'll definitely take that piece. Moving on. Nearly halfway done. There's one more gold here, I guess. Oh, there's 2, baby. There's 2. All right. Here we go. For our first res chest with speed, this is a very nice one, right? If we're going to go a high res build, some kind of PvP thing. Really nice rolls already. We love that. Already, this feels worth it to me, right? We're getting a lot of silver out of this whole thing. We're going to have lots of workable 2-piece sets. Here's no speed main set, but at least we got speed in the subs. All right, actually a lot of good stuff in that one. I think at this point, unless it's really good, I'm just going to show you the big haul at the end. This looks like we got Bubkiss. We did. Any cool 6-star stuff? We got res, no speed. This is borderline sell. Actually, with the 2 flat sets, it is a sell. Flat HP gross. Yeah, this is a rougher one. This is pretty cool. These are pretty good substats. This is something. On to the next one. We've got 75 left. 7 more 10 pops, and then a couple singies. Let's see what we got here. Kind of dry again. Kind of juicy on that one. This I really like. That's our first HP gloves with speed. I shouldn't say I really like it. If it rolls speed, I really like it. Ooh, here we got our first crit damage with crit rate. Nothing else too cool, but if for some reason we need that for a build, at least we got an option. I guess I'll just finish this off with you guys together. Yeah, I mean, overall, like, this is going to be, there we go, 6-star with a solid defense percentage and then a speed sub. This is all going to, like, it will wiggle its way into my account. I mean, I think the value precipitously drops off. I don't know why I couldn't say that word, as you're going to get deeper into the game and you really need excellent pieces for upgrades. But for where I'm at now, even with how much I farm in this game, yeah, kind of a rough tenor here, though. Let's take a quick peek at this guy. But that's borderline. That's less borderline. That's okay. All right, this is definitely our worst one. Only 2 pieces that were even borderline close to worth keeping. Looks like we finally got another gold. A little legendary action. 5-star. Substats are weak. Good enough to keep for later and roll. All right, we have got 45 left. I think we're going to do 2 10 pops with a boots charm, because if we could just get 1 pair of speed boots, we only have that one, that 5-star rare. That wasn't that fun. So let's do this, and then I'm going to throw anyone here. Let's actually just throw a res charm, because it's going to increase the chance. By having something else highlighted in the substat, it lowers the chance that speed is a substat, which increases the chance speed's the main stat. Let's do just 2 tempos like this. Wow, pretty juicy there, though. This maybe 3 pieces? 4 pieces. Come on, please. 3 boots, 1 of these speed. That's a tragedy. There we go. All right, that's pretty gorgeous. The 2 flat sets suck, but if it rolls well, we got the tankiness. Only 5-star. Actually, getting less gorgeous the more I look at it. But we got the res. We got the defense bonus. HP bonus and no speed sub. And what do we get here? Is that the one I just looked at? It is. And what about these boys? All right, I got to clean this up a little bit, but that had me more excited than it ended up keeping me. All right, we'll do 1 more 10 pull like that. Hopefully it's as colorful, and then the substats are still really good. I mean, 2 of those boots, actually 2 of the epic and legendary boots were flat defense. We also had a flat defense rare boots. So hopefully it gets a lot better here. This will be the last one we do the speed, and it looks real rough. No gold? No gold. But hey, if we can get some nice boots, looks like we didn't. Alas. Oh, alas in a big way. All right, we tried. Let's throw those charms off. I'll keep the res charms on, though, because, I mean, the synergy's there. We got, what, is it 2 more 10 pulls and then 5 singies? That works. All right, now we get the gold. Now we take the boots charms off, and now we get the gold. 2 of them, come on now. Got a cheeky little weapon here, pretty mediocre. This one pretty dang nice. This one's pretty frickin' spicy. That's a good one. Finally something worth rolling. Let's bring it to 8. Come on, baby. All right, I like what I'm looking at. I do. All right, here we got our first 6-star crit damage gloves. Only our second crit damage gloves that have crit rate as a sub. Other subs not so significant, but hey, if we can get some speedy boots with some big crit rate rolls. Can we get at least 1 on the crit rate? All right, we're going to take it to 12. 1 more on the crit rate, please. Of course not. Of course not. All right, last 10 pop. Last 10 pop. Looks like we might finish with style here. 3 golds, 3 legendaries. All right. That's okay. That feels a little less okay. Maybe somehow this could work on like a bomb champ, but probably gonna end up selling that. And that's a disaster, man. There we go. All right, you got 5 left, 5 single pulls. Let me know what you guys think about this kind of video. As I film it, it feels slightly all over the place. I've never done something exactly like this. I've done stuff like this on stream, but it feels weird to package as a video. Hopefully we nail it. This is a pretty cool one towards the end. 5-star only, but we've got the res, the HP bonus, and the speed. If we're getting crit elsewhere, maybe it even works on like kind of an HP-based nuker vibe, but I'm really thinking tankiness, speed, a little res. Pretty solid one. 4 more singies. This is going to be blue and 5-star. Flat stat on a bottom rower. That is going to go in the bin. Another gold off the singy. 6-star. We got res, we got HP, we got defense, we got crit. Wish we had some speed, but this is a pretty solid piece. It's going to be epic, I guess. You can kind of tell. HP bonus, there's no speed. That's going to get sold. And we finish with a 6-star epic, and that's also going to get sold. So there we have it. I'm out of my righteous gear. Can always go over here. Maybe get 1 good 5-star piece. Obviously, we take the charms off, and then you sell the rest, and certainly the leftover there. That's a story for another day, though, or certainly something not in the vid. Let's see. I was very generous with what I kept. Let's see how many pieces we're looking at. Just to get a vibe. You can see how few bottom pieces we actually kept, and I was very liberal with keeping this. How many speed boots do we got? We got 2 speed boots. I guess we'll roll this one now. This one has potential spice. Hey, I don't hate that at all. Let's actually 12 it. It's okay. It's okay. A little sad, but it's yeah. Can we get double res, please? Quite the opposite. All right, guys, there you have it. Yeah, definitely not the sexiest stuff in the world, but there's a lot of usable stuff. Once I get some of this stuff to +8 and +12, clearly we're going to have some duo pieces that are going to work together within a build. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do appreciate my stuff, I'm Fastidious. Please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're not yet playing Raid or you want to start your account over or start a new account, make sure you use my link in the description and the top in comment. It is the best link in the land. I'm telling you, I promise. 4 amazing champions almost immediately, including a very good legendary in Elenarl. Thanks again. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.